And here back again with another video. This time around I'm going to share with you how I drafted and made my Diane von Fursten's wrap dress. Well, this is just my interpretation. Recently I went to the DVF store boutique around my place, and I tried this red dress on. Oh my god, I absolutely loved it. I fell in love with the movement of the dress. It was just so beautiful. But once I saw the price tag, then I was like, I don't think I can afford it. So I was like, okay, you know what? I have the skills. I am going to make one for sure. So I did something similar, but this one is very much like the traditional DVF wrap dress, which has a very simple tie. It's a long strap that I have used to tie with bell kind of sleeves here. So this is quite the trend this year. So I am trying to follow that, but I really like it because it's very airy and yeah, it flatters my small frame. So I really like it. How I did some finishing was I did some bias binding around the neckline, so that as you know, when you cut your fabric and around the neckline, usually whether it's woven or knit, it tends to stretch out, and it may look like it's okay when you cut it out, but once you start stitching it, then everything goes a bit haywire, and you will have a bit of what you call it, like very skewed neckline. So I didn't want that. So what I did was I did the stay stitch right along the neckline area, so that I kept the shape of the neckline, and then I did a bias binding, and I blind stitched the bias binding to the neckline. So I really like the finishing. It looks very professional. Of course, you have to finish your clothes to the best finishing as possible, right? And then over here I just did a roll hem, because this fabric I bought it here in Hong Kong, Pattern B, about a year ago. Initially it was supposed to be this orange fabric that I also got from the fabric market here, but somehow I didn't have enough fabric, and I went through my stash again, and that's when I found this one, this similar pattern, because I bought 3 yards of the pink and 3 yards of the blue. But this blue fabric, I have used it in my other project, so whatever that was left kind of worked out for the belt, and then the pink was the main fabric for the dress. I really like how it turned out. However, the next time I do make this dress, I will reduce the width of the belt. So here the width is about 5 centimeters. I might reduce it to maybe half, or in fact even 1/3 of the size, like this, because I think this is a bit too thick. And yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think I really like it. But then again, I am very critical with my own work, so there's always room for improvement. So how I made this dress, most of the time I get my inspiration from a lot of things around me, and I sketch it out. So here I have my lovely fashionary sketchbook, because I am awful when it comes to drawing proportions, drawing figures proportionately. So this is quite good because I can do a lot of like fast sketch, and yeah, so I did do several sketches, and I finally realized that okay, I am going to go with this fabric and this for the belt, and let's see how it turns out. And it turned out well, and I wasn't entirely sure about the pattern drafting, you know, how I was going to pattern draft it in the beginning. So what I did was I made a small, you know, what you call that, like the half scale, not, no, this is like the quarter scale of the body's block, front, back, and the sleeves. And then I did a very simple pattern, and then from there I did a big, I mean to the real size, and then I cut out 2 different toiles. I made up 2 different toiles just to see if the fit was okay, because as I have mentioned before, I can't just use any regular size, I know European size or Asian size measurement chart. I have to make my own by taking the measurements myself, because I do have a shorter torso compared to the rest of my body, so, and also my hips are a little bit wider, so I needed something that would accentuate or complement the shape. So that's what I did. I've had a bit of challenges, but this dress really turned out very beautifully, and I am going to make a few more for sure. So now what are my next plans, coming plans? I have been a little bit overwhelmed with the projects that I have, you know, going on now. I am doing private tutoring for pattern making. I'm also taking up orders for, you know, gowns, making bespoke women's wear. And I've recently registered my business, you know, so getting the business side of everything done is also a bit of a hassle. And managing my boys who are going to school, especially my older one who's in primary 1. He comes home with so much homework, oh my goodness. So just managing that has been a bit of a hassle, but it's not exactly a hassle, it's just getting used to, and I'm not used to this because, you know, I'm a young mom, my kids are young, I have a young family, but I am trying my best. And I have a makeup tutorial also, because I know I've received so many wonderful messages from my subscribers asking where I have been. And I thought, you know what, I am going to spare some time, I'm going to make a schedule, spare some time for my subscribers. So yes, so for this channel I will be sharing with you, you know, the makes that I've done, you know, and make clothes that I make myself, because I am not buying clothes these days. I just make my own wardrobe that satisfies my style and taste. And also I have a lot of fabrics that I need to use up before buying any new ones. So I will also share with you my hand dyeing processes soon enough. I'm just figuring out how I'm going to record the video for you guys, so just be patient with me. I will come back as soon as I can with that. If you have any other requests for this DIY channel, you know, just let me know so that I can start preparing and, you know, making a list of things that I could do, and also gives me ideas to make videos and makes it more interactive with you guys. Okay, enough of rambling. I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.